boom, I'm here with two amazing poetry that goes by the name of
Natnyetla, the lyrical alchemist.
And Stella B.
Hey, so Nat and Stella, what got you lot into spoken word? What made you want to do spoken word?
Spoken word has been something that I've done for a long time. Well, actually, he got me into spoken word performing it. But I used to write poetry, just write and just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
When I met him 10 years ago, I saw him performing at a rally.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Wow,
I didn't know that it happened today, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I didn't really know it happened in the UK. I thought it was like Def Jam poetry, which I loved, and all of that. But he just proved that there was a whole rabbit's hole to fall down.
Yeah. What about you, Nat? What about you? What got
So
you
actually, okay, we first met acting. That's where we actually first met. And then Stella seen me performing like 5 years later. And then that's how like basically. So with me, I was in my acting years or whatnot. I didn't really like playing certain roles, and I thought to myself, I wanted to go into events and stuff like that. I was like, I want to be the master of my own words. That really made me just hone in and focus on spoken word. Because with acting, like there's a thing with the scriptwriter. With the scriptwriter, you have to, if you say a wrong word out, the scriptwriter's like, no, what are you doing? So that was acting was too, but with spoken word, you can. It's an expression of the soul, and I felt most comfortable there because I'm. Okay, we're both actually here to make a difference in this world, to uplift and enlighten the world, in particular our people. So we can do that with spoken word, because when you can write, you know what I'm saying? Spoken word, spoken word. When God said.
I get it. I hear you. What's one of the challenges that you lot face from doing spoken? One challenge.
One of the challenges is being appreciated for what we do. In a functional sense. You know what I'm saying? So because like spoken word, same thing like with all the arts. Commercialization is the king. It's not really about what you do from the soul. And so we have a functional role in society. We're here to heal, enlighten and empower. That's what we're here to do. And we don't get enough support for that. Financial support. We don't get enough support in society for that. It's kind of seen as like a hobby or like a little side thing.
It's respected more in America. It's seen more of a career choice, whereas here it's like people don't really. That's why you have to go down a rabbit's hole to know that there's a whole scene.
It's true.
So people need it. It's like therapy.
It's needed. It needs to be put in its rightful place. It's something that is really like some people do their poetry today. It's really good for the mental health.
Right.
Really, it's important. It's actually critical. It's essential. And so we society needs to just appreciate us. Our biggest difficulty is being appreciated financially.
And what do you think of the poetry scene in the UK? Like, what do you think of it?
I think it's growing. I think like it's needed right now. I think people are coming more and more to these events because it helps heal. And people, when we hold our events, we see a lot of people jump on the mic because they need to have a space to speak. And let their soul speak. So.
Louis the Hippie, big up. Because there was a lot of people here, and he got big up, bro.
See, we're here. We're outside.
This is a platform, and then he's merged visual arts as well. That's what we do. So it's a multidisciplinarian. But basically, I feel like the poetry scene. I've seen cycles. Like every 5 years is a cycle. And there's been points in times where it's been like, oh, is it going to be mainstream? Like, you know when George the Poet came? That time came, Sully Breaks. That they were like on that.
Cusp.
The BBC was doing a season. I thought this might be it, but that's happened a few times. And it goes, and we feel like it's or I feel like it's basically like when there's a point when things can make a difference, then it has to be reined in.
I know you mean.
Like poetry can liberate. And that's a problem for the system.
It's true. And what is your one advice you give to an upcoming poet?
Do it. Don't hesitate. Like, find a safe space that's your space where you feel comfortable going up. Take your time. Like, go and visit the open mic spaces and jump on that mic. Perform. If you can learn your lines. But don't necessarily wait till you've learnt your lines. Be going and soaking in the atmosphere so that you can really engage your spirit into what it's calling you to do.
And when you do get beyond that stage, then really do focus on your craft. So memorize to mesmerize.
I want to
memorize to mesmerize. So when you write your poetry, and